Welcome sa zipline.com. This video, tutuloy natin yung ating series about trigonometry. No? Sa video na to pag-aaralan natin kung ano ba yung mga trigonometric ratios na tinatawag. No? So, halimbawa, meron tayong right triangle. No? We have a right triangle with an acute angle. No? We name the angle theta. Of course, we can use any name. Theta is a Greek letter, by the way. So, pag meron tayong angle theta, one of the acute angles, pwede nating i-label yung sides in relation to theta. No? So, yung opposite side dun sa angle, pwede natin siyang tawagin na opposite side. Tapos, yung katabi ng angle, dalawa yan. Yung hypotenuse, which is the longest side of the right triangle, and yung adjacent, yung isa pa niyang katabi. So, ang hypotenuse, hindi yan mababago yung pangalan kasi yan yung palagi ang tawag natin dyan sa sa pinakamahabang side ng triangle. So, pag nandito yung theta, for example, mangyari dyan, magbabago yung opposite tsaka yung adjacent, pero ganun pa rin yung hypotenuse. No? So, halimbawa, meron tayong, nandito yung theta, mangyari dito, ito yung adjacent side niya kasi ito yung katabi niya eh. Tapos, hypotenuse pa rin to, mangyari ito yung opposite side niya. So, depende. Yung opposite tsaka yung adjacent sides will depend on the position of theta. So, you should take note of that. Tandaan nyo. Now, if we have an angle theta, and we want to get the ratio of the length of the sides, meron tayong mga pangalan dyan. For example, sine theta, we have the opposite side over the hypotenuse. The length of the opposite side over the length of the hypotenuse. Now, ang sine is a definition, meaning nag-agree lang yung mga mathematicians na tawagin natin tong sine yung pag kinuha natin yung ratio ng opposite tsaka hypotenuse, tawagan natin siyang sine. Tapos pag adjacent over hypotenuse, gagawin naman natin siyang cosine. Tawagin naman natin siyang cosine. Cosine theta is the adjacent side over the hypotenuse. Remember, ang pinag-uusapan natin dito ay lengths. Length of the opposite side, length of the adjacent of the hypotenuse or the adjacent side. So actually, numbers yan, yung mga nandyan. Next, we have the tangent theta. We have tangent theta is equal to the opposite side over the adjacent side. Okay. So I think some of you have already taken trigonometry, are familiar with the mnemonic, Mnemonic. Tinatawag natin na parang a way to remember, yung SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. So ito yan actually. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tangent is opposite over adjacent. So ito siya, di ba? So I think naka-help naman yan nung ako'y nag-aaral, so I think it's good also to remember that. Hindi nga lang siya mathematical, it's a way of remembering, yung mga ratios na to, meron siyang tinatawag na inverse, So, ang inverse ng sine ay cosecant theta, which is, pag inverse, syempre, ang mangyayari dito ay kanyang reciprocal. So, hypotenuse naman yung nasa numerator natin, and opposite side naman yung ating denominator. Then, yung inverse ng cosine ay tinatawag natin na secant. Secant theta is equal to, again, inverse siya over adjacent. So, hypotenuse over adjacent. And yung inverse ng tangent, cotangent, is equal to adjacent. Length of the adjacent side over the length of the opposite side. Okay? Again, mga lengths yung pinag-uusapan natin dyan. Okay? So, may mga words na, ito mga ano na lang yan, mga abbreviations, pero yung sine, yan ay sine, ito ay cosine, ito ay tangent, ito ay cosecant, ito ay secant, at ito ay cotangent. Okay, so dapat familiar kayo dyan. And just to give you a brief preview, no? Suppose ang length ng opposite side ay 3, ang length ng adjacent side ay 4, at ang length ng hypotenuse ay 5. So it's a 3, 4, 5 rectangle. I think some of you may be familiar with the Pythagorean triples. This is one of the Pythagorean triples. Paano ang sine niya? Sine theta. Opposite over hypotenuse. So this is 3/5 na. Tapos yung cosine theta, this is the adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent theta is opposite over adjacent. Opposite side of the adjacent side. Again, theta yung titignan natin ha. Pag ito yung theta natin, iba na naman magiging value niya, no? Kasi iba na yung magiging opposite. Ito na yung magiging opposite, tsaka ito na yung magiging adjacent pag nandito yung theta. And these are inverses of, no? These are inverses of these ratios, no? So ibig sabihin, babalik rin lang natin siya kasi reciprocal nga, no? So pag 350 ito ay 5/3. Pag 4/5, this is 5/4. And pag 3/4, this is 4/3. Okay, so medyo madali lang ngayon kasi ang mga numbers dito ay whole numbers, no? Kaya madali tayong kumuha ng mga fractions, no? Madali tayong maglagay. Later, sa mga susunod nating examples, magkakaroon tayo ng mga radicals dyan kasi hindi siya eksaktong posible namang hindi maging eksakto yung pareho. 1 ito tsaka 1, magiging square root of 2 na to. Kasi 1 squared, c squared equals 1 squared plus 1 squared. By the Pythagorean theorem, c squared equals 1 plus 1, which is 2. c equals square root of 2. So pag 1 ito tsaka 1 ito, magiging square root of 2 yan. Kaya medyo magiging complicated yung ating computation ng konti. No? Kasi magra-rationalize tayo, no? Ng denominator kung meron tayong radical. Okay? So, I hope meron kayo natutunan dito sa maiksing video natin, no? Subaybayan nyo lang yung ating series kasi magkaroon tayo ng examples. Ito mga trigonometric ratios. Gusto ko yung invite sa ating Facebook page, facebook.com/sip9ph, and our YouTube channel, youtube.com/user/sip9ph. Mag-subscribe kayo, no, sa YouTube channel natin kasi marami tayong i-upload in the next months. Marami na rin tayong videos dyan. We have more than 800 videos already, no? As of this recording. Maraming salamat. See you in the next tutorial.